Hello, 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 and welcome. I am Latice. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here. Yes, just to get the tarot announcements in, I am now offering private personal readings that you can check out in the description below and or the link in my bio. Dream readings, mind, body, soul, so forth and so have you. So go ahead and check that out. I also do Sunday personal live readings um, every Sunday on here at YouTube. They are donation led, but they're not as long or as intense, but they're still personal. So check those out. But with that being said, done and handled. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so that your girl can thrive and not just survive. I'm flowing today. I like y'all shit. And yeah, let's get into Aquariuses. Might as well come my way. All right, your energy. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. So with you guys, I like to keep on my notification because I get like certain notifications for like I am, but you guys actually got a vocabulary one, which is sometimes they give you like ones that you already know. Because unless you pay for it, you get it. It's free. They don't get you as much. But anyway, you got avalanche, right? Which is hilarious because in that moment, I had like took the old incense because I thought it was done. It looks like the incense was done burning from. I was like, okay, let me write a new one. And they're like little cones, and all I see was like the gray. But when I picked it up, I dropped it. I was like, oh, that bitch is still lit. Like it was just slowly going out. Like the core inside, I don't even know if I can. No, it's still burning actually inside of there. The core was still lit, and I was like, oh shit, okay, it's still lit. And I kept hearing it's still lit. And again, I'm in this mode of like channeling your energy, so I take everything as a sign, and I'm like, okay. Not only did I just grab this rock today, and it is so gorgeous, so beautiful. Never seen anything like it out there, so it's just like, where did it come from? And I decided to light the incense on it to get that kind of grounded, rooted energy with the outside for the intentions that I set with it, for with it being lit. And your incense is going crazy, if I do say so myself. Okay. Um, but with avalanche, I also got nature. Nature was the first thing I got as well after that. I'm like, okay, the incense, the earth, the this, and then the avalanche, which obviously means a large mass of snow sliding down a mountain. And I was like, okay, mountain, snow, rocks, nature, getting outside. And it's letting me know it's a sense of it really grounded and rooted in something. And that is what's currently being activated for you with this portal. It's like you maybe wanted to go out in nature, I'm hearing, but it's what's being grounded and activated in you is something that has still been lit inside of you for a very, very long time. Right? Because I also got obviously the nature and still lit. Oh, your incense is going nuts. It really, and I'm using the feather, to send up the prayers, the of what the incense was lit for. So it's really like, yeah, we're still lit and we're making everything known that we want and deserve, like an avalanche. Like you're going to feel it. You're going to be buried under these blessings, essentially, in a good way, obviously. But it's going to feel good. Yeah, yeah, it is, which is crazy because I also got let it burn or burn it down. So this is letting me know you're getting rid of something like you like it's really like clearing out the energy. Air clears out energy, higher perspective. You know, um, I'm also seeing oxygen tank. Like you're giving that extra air, that extra breath of life, that extra energy happening in here. Um, but yeah, what's being activated for you? Let's go ahead and get some cards. Oh yeah, sorry, on the back to get a little bit deeper in what's still lit or what's being burned. We got open succession and learning, right? A lot to do with learning on both ends is what I put. And when I thought about succession, I was like, okay, let me make sure, I'm thinking of this right and that's right. And it's like I will see inheritance, like somebody's able to take over, that type of thing. But then it was also something else. It says a number of people of or things sharing a specified characteristic and following one after the other. An example, they said she had been secretary to a succession of board of directors. And I feel like that was important because I was thinking of the action or process of inheriting a title, office, property, etc. Like that is definitely happening, which is also why I got the let it burn and burn it all down. Is like something is being burned when you get a hold of it. And not in like a bad way, it's like shifting the company, the name, whatever you're receiving as an inheritance, as access to for that succession, it's going to be learning on both ends for not only you to not only take over something, but for them to um, work with what you're taking over as well in what you plan to do. So you could be getting a business, a company, a name, a house, something that you are inheriting very soon, as well. And then for some of you, it is like sharing something specified, and I feel like that will be your board of directors with your success. So it's almost like the team that you decide to have around you, which is also why we got the let it burn, the still lit. It's like this is almost like what you have been waiting for. Like I've just been waiting on this opportunity. I've been waiting this moment. Like holy shit! Like yes, this is mine. So with me getting that over, you're getting inherited something. I'm not sure what it is, but hey, wait. Shouts out to you. Car, house. You know, again, royalty, whatever so forth to be. But it's also going to let you that with that nature, that expansion is going to be something that again has been really rooted for a long time. I may have to do this the entire reading because what the fuck, it was not doing this, and this is like the fourth cone that I lit today, and nothing has changed in the environment, so to speak. But that's letting me know that something has changed, and y'all energy quite crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this for you guys. Something, yeah, when you get a hold of it, it's gonna like people didn't realize that you had it in you. You know, you could be underestimated, almost like an avalanche. Like people like snow is so soft and funny. That shit can kill. Okay, that shit can go. You know, but that's just nature. Sometimes when nature does what nature does, people are like, oh, this is harsh, and it's like nature's honestly just doing what it does. You know that, right? Like we are also part of nature, so we're gonna do what we do. The way that we affect nature, nature can affect us. You know, and you're recognizing that, so it's also taking that in. What do you have for Aquariuses for this portal, for what's activating for them, opening for them, this inheritance, this abundance? Ooh, I was playing jumping jacks. You guys, you came out in your own reading. Oh, yes. You guys came out in your own reading. This is essentially the star card. Sorry. It's essentially star card, which is Aquarius energy. But this is Idol, which is restoration, renewed hope, abundance, blessings, recognizing the vessel within yourself. And yes, it is restoring something. And I love that it's like a cool elixir, but look, it looks like it has a flame inside. But it's still lit. Oh, and you're pouring out the old and letting that good shit burn. Oh, your reading is nice, baby. Yes, we're leading into something here for you. Oh, you got Mommy Wata. Okay. You got Mama Wata, which is memory. Yes. Okay. You're getting into the depths of something within your emotions and feelings, which is also why you got the blue card. I don't feel like this is necessarily throat chakra for you this time around. It's definitely giving that clear. And even with this, the water just coming out. Very clear, understanding energy. I really feel like you guys have been essentially like keeping your head down, figuring things out, getting things done, or just like, okay, like, it's like you feel like I've been taking so many of the right steps. There's so many things that I could have done, I could have went this way. It's like I've been taking so many of the right steps, so many of the right moves, and I'm in, praying, or whether you're religious or not, or I've just been working, or I've been putting, it's like we're winning. And so it's like, it's this understanding with that Mama Walter coming in, that memory, that understanding. It's like, yeah, this is definitely something that has been long brewed inside of your emotions. It's still lit. Like when I touched that bitch, that shit was hot. That shit was hot. Okay? Burning me. Okay? Final card for you we have is Abracadabra. Connect. Okay? Yes, you are speaking magical words. You are acting in a powerful way that has allowed that to be there for you. Yes, you are moving and shifting. Said abracadabra, shit is happening. Ta-da. Let's go ahead and get some further into that for you. Yes, yes, yes. Temperance is up here. There we go. Alrighty. Let me read this. Okay. It says the stars have always provided you with an infinite perspective and sense of possibility. Okay. It says this reminds you that you don't need to ask for permission to live or to exist. And you remember like I don't need permission to live or exist, which is also why you just like this succession that you're getting something that's being just given to you. Because like I said, you've been like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and not saying that you haven't been following your dreams or things. And it's just like I have been living out my purpose. Like, when is that moment? And this is why you got the restoration. And again, that yes, like I don't need permission to exist. You're moving away from with this let it burn and releasing it. You're moving away from what people um, view you as, from people's perceptions, how they might take things, how they may feel about things, and not like the everyone like say the detached Aquarius energy, but like in this no, like I truly value the people that I love and what they say, and I acknowledge that, and I just ignore and let it burn the rest because it doesn't matter mean to me, anything of any sort. And so you're moving into that sense of recognizing I don't need to ask permission to exist. My ancestors lived before me, so that way I could exist. They did quite a fuck ton, and so I'm just here to live in a way that is more set free. Okay. It says, if this card has appeared, ask yourself, am I showing gratitude every day? Do I believe it will all work out for me in the end? And do I believe in my blessings? And I do like to put the questions down below as well as affirmations. So those questions will be down below. Asking that. And I feel like you're recognizing that. Recognize that flame still inside you and be grateful for that. Because a lot of people lose it. They don't even realize it's lit all the way until they dead. Moving back, moving forward, moving on. Okay. I love this. Yeah, it's whatever it's gonna be just it's a divine blessing. Like it's gonna feel like it came out of nowhere. But spirit is like we've been prepping this for you for some time. For some time. And with this gateway opening and you just allow yourself to be open to that energy. I know I'm going in the right direction. What the hell? You know what? I'm not gonna play with myself. I'll play with you. There we go. Ashe. Says the sign, this card could be a sign of fertility, which is again being um, essentially pregnant with something, which kind of leads to this abracadabra card, fertile. You're fertile ground, right? But it's inside of you. Again, that flame keeps coming up. Let it burn it down. Burn out your thoughts and feelings. Yes, just burn it all down. Send it all in there and close it. Okay. It says it is also comes to you when you are going to gain something. Okay, like I said, I can make this up, but it wouldn't be as fun. I don't know if you can read that. Maybe you can zoom in. I don't know. Come see when you are going to gain something, okay? When you are going to gain something. So yeah, this is just confirmation of that. Of everything that, and even with the memory, and I mentioned, and it even mentioned the ancestors in this card, and before you, the memory of their energy flowing through you, and you just be like, And that's why I also, I feel like it can be definitely family business or something happening. Mm. Blessings to y'all. I say, okay, let's go ahead and get into the final card. Abracadabra. Okay. It says, I will create as I speak. That is the literal translation of abracadabra. I will create as I speak. Which is why when magicians do, they do abracadabra. It's like I'm creating something as I speak. And that's after they usually say, I will turn this into this, abracadabra. I will do this into this, abracadabra. So it's not speaking in the sense of like, after I say something, it's literally saying, I'm creating this as I'm speaking it. It says, speak to your heart in a way that creates a gratitude rampage. Again, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It is easy to bless those that already feel blessed because they're already open to receiving and seeing what they have. Ashe. Okay. Says for extra integration, add a little bit of plant spray, which is aloe. You can add an aloe point. I used to have like aloe lip balm. I gotta get some of that again. But just allow that in there. Abracadabra. And then it also is a magical series of numbers. So if you were to break it apart, it will be numbers again, that learning, that understanding something on both ends. So yeah, you are speaking something powerful into your life and have been. Okay, let's go ahead. It is also Lions Portal Gates. It is also International Cat Day. So let's go ahead and get your cat here. Your Aquarius. Ooh, ladies, are you? You got two too. You got cats. Let's give it a little bit of romance. Ooh, okay. It says brief encounter, which is Cats in the movie, and then From Here to Eternity. These are movies, I guess. I didn't know that. But that's so cool. So, brief encounter, From Here to Eternity. And that is kind of the cat energy you're embodying today. Right? So, thank you so much for joining. Love you. Love yourselves more. Until next time.